Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing and to another video where today, oh yeah, this is going to be a good one because you would have seen I made a video of me purchasing my new cheap supercar in the lower end of supercar budget. We're going to be buying something and we're having a few test drives before we pick the actual car. It's not going to be much longer before we get the car because there's only a few test drives we're going to do before we choose. But in today's video, what we're doing is we are taking out the Mercedes-AMG GTR. And what you guys don't know, 3 years ago, I had the chance to buy one of these for roughly 113k. I chose not to, and what an idiot, because this is pretty much what this car is today. I'm taking this up and down the airfield here at DMB Collection, so we're going to get a chance to not only decide whether this will be joining my garage, but to actually get a chance to see what it's all about. And how flipping good does this look? Very different to the 570 which we test drove, but it is such a good looking car. As a daily they're mega, blacked out they're mega, they're just mega. I need to stop saying mega because that is just so flipping cool. Dean, that's a very nice car.
It's a lovely car, actually. It is. I think it looks fabulous, especially out here.
Yeah, Dean, we're back again at DMB. What do you think to the GTR?
I like them. I think they sound awesome.
You can hear her rumbling.
Yeah.
That is flipping amazing.
Do you know what I think it is, actually?
What?
I think it's mega.
I know. Look at that sat there, baby. That is
Just sat there.
Mate, it's so good. That is a good value car.
I can't help but take a picture of it every time I see it.
It's got amazing presence, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, love it. I'm going to quickly show you the interior. So AMG GTR doesn't have ceramic brakes, but that's not the end of the world. We can get around that. We're not on a racetrack around here, and we're not on a racetrack in London, so we don't need ceramics. We can deal without them. Too expensive to replace. We have the AMG seats. We don't have the rear roll cage, but a lot of these cars don't. We have all this very nice futuristic dash, which looks like something out of a spaceship. This is not the facelift version, so you don't have the new dials, you have the old dials. But to be honest with you, if you're paying this amount of money for a car, you're not going to be getting everything you want. Who needs the dials when we're going flat out anyway? Let's jump in, let's have a test drive and see if an AMG GTR like this will join my garage. Well, I'll tell you what, Dean, it's a flipping nice place to be.
It is, isn't it?
You feel very low down, lad.
I forgot to get your booster seat, Archie. I do apologise.
I'd love one of these. Just as a daily, it's so good.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's just a nice cruiser.
Yeah. Sounds great, doesn't it? Looks great, sounds great.
Traction off.
Back on again, please, Archie.
You have comfort, sport plus.
Yeah.
Oh,
did you hear that?
Did you know that?
Of course I did, but just listen to that. It's just mad, isn't it, that?
It's proper.
It's so aggressive. That's at least £10 of fuel there, actually. Today's prices.
Yeah, I mean it is actually, isn't it? So 109, are they good on residuals?
These are holding quite well actually now, so they're always going to be circa 100 grand out there, so
yeah, it's never going to be.
It's not bad, is it?
What did you say?
Nice and steady, please, Archie. Cold tyres. Yeah, that's it. Okay, Archie. Mate, what was that? Driving like that, Archie?
No, it's alright. We'll go back to.
I know, it's great.
But all you do is you just put traction back on, and away you go. That's still
This is off.
Yeah, I know. Back to comfort, but it is a nice cruiser.
But to be fair, it does handle well for such a big car, really. I mean,
the
GTR, better than the GTS, because you got a bit more rigidity with it. It does turn in, and again, even feel how sort of darty this is. And for a big car, it's not bad, is it?
I know.
It's definitely heavier than the McLaren, of course. It's going to be.
It is, but then if you go to Sport Plus,
yeah,
the suspension toughens up a bit,
Sport
and it's
Plus,
just there you go.
tell.
Yeah, and then race as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, everything. And then it comes into its own. It turns into another beast.
It does, yeah.
It turns into completely another beast.
So you can drive it quite nicely if you want to.
On the road, you need to be careful in these cars because
I know.
Come on.
I know.
they are good.
And this is just stock, stock exhaust.
It's good, isn't it? Surely with some downpipes.
I know. This is just standard exhaust, stock OEM.
But you know people do crash these because in the dam, with all that weight at the front, compared to the back, they are like so lethal. So you would never, I would never, ever, ever, unless on a closed off road like airfield, would I go near that button. No way.
Well, I don't think you need to press that button in this car. You've got Sport, Plus and Race.
But it's
enough.
It's got the performance, it's got the power. Okay, so let's talk about how are these holding in your, have they hit rock bottom?
It's difficult to say actually, because all the prices at the moment, as you know, have just been crazy the last 2 years, so everything's completely changed. You know, so it's difficult to say. They've gone up slightly again, like everything else. You know, but they'll never really, I don't think these will ever sort of dip below 100,000. Not for a nice example with nice mileage.
That's half throttle.
I know it is,
It's unbelievable. But it's such a fun place to be. It's a cruiser. If you compare this to the 570, it's a much nicer cruiser. Because it's more of a daily, this.
Well, it is. It's much bigger. It's been more comfortable for longer journeys and things like that. I get that, you know.
It's much more of a cruiser.
But they are very chalk and cheese between them both.
They're very chalk and cheese.
And they're good in their own ways, aren't they? All of them.
Yeah. So like something like this, you would use it on a nice road trip, and you wouldn't even realise you've done all the miles. McLaren, and also reliability, much better than a McLaren. So you probably wouldn't need to worry too much on warranty and stuff like that. But yeah, they each have their own differences, don't they?
They do, yeah.
I love it,
That's cool, isn't it? It's really good.
It's so cool.
That's just the boys' toy, that, isn't it? That pop in and stuff. It's great.
I found all the launch controls in your car.
Launch controls. This is being incredibly good.
How good is that?
It's just mental. But I think, to be honest with you, this obviously is a lot heavier, isn't it? So it finds the grip.
But no, but did you hear it bog?
Yeah.
And bang.
And it goes. It's cool. It's very cool. Yeah.
I just love it. I mean, I completely guessed it going foot on the brake, foot on the throttle in race, traction off. But no, mega bit of kit. I really like this. So far, 570. An AMG GTR. If it was your money, what would you pick? I know you're going to say McLaren. It's hard.
It's really hard.
That
mate,
is
to be
so
fair.
hard.
Yeah, I think they're just so very, very different. I mean, you think it's mad. Maybe we should do a poll on Instagram and see what people think.
Well, yeah, and
because
everyone get in the comments. What I want to do with this is, like, I want to test drive a few cars. And then you say, this is it now. This is what you have to go for.
You see, no, I would have suggested, not necessarily to you, but to a customer, 100 odd grand. That's also GT3 money, Porsche. I know you've had an RS, but
Dean, we're not going GT3.
No, we're not going GT3. I'm just saying, for 110 grand, that puts you into a decent GT3 as well as a McLaren, as well as this. So there's a few cars that sort of tick the boxes, you know.
What else is there then? What else can you tick for £100,000? 570 and AMG GTR. I'm trying to think what else there is. I've done R8 a million times over. What else is there? That's hard.
It is hard, actually. Yeah, you're right. It is. I mean, there's probably an Aston Martin Vantage in there, you know, but exactly.
No, don't like Aston Martins. Never have.
How many have I got in my showroom?
I know. You don't have one, do you?
I'm not. But really
I don't really get them. I don't really get them. I don't know. I don't. I get. Obviously, it's basically
amazing.
It's an AMG GTR. But I'd rather have an AMG GTR. So I think there's a few things that I don't know. But that budget is hard. Where do you go?
It is.
What else is there? What else is there for 100 grand? I can't even think.
There's quite a few other cars, but you're looking at older cars, you know, like even in Ferrari world and stuff. That's old cars.
No, like 458, you're at 150.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm going older. You're like 430 money, aren't you? So it's not the same, is it?
We like the modern type thing. You're in a really hard budget. Anyway, everyone get in the comments, help us out. We're not going to do too many more test drives, and then Dean's going to decide what we're getting. Aren't you, Dean?
Absolutely, yeah.
You are. That's what you did last time. You said this is the GT3 RS. This is what you're having. This is the money. This is what it's going to be worth.
But it worked.
It worked.
And it was really good.
And that's what I need back in my life, because otherwise everyone's going to hate me for going supercar shopping and not buying anything. You're going to have to flipping buy something, Dean.
I'll look after you, Archie. We'll make it work, don't you?
We will make it work.
We'll make it work.
This is a bit of me.
It is.
They're so good.
They are. They always go down well online. People love them.
They're so good, and the presence of them is just, it's just cool. Right, there we go. Just jumped out of the AMG GTR, and I just had an awesome time driving this. That is giving me so many different ideas. I flipping loved that. I genuinely think I enjoyed it more than the McLaren in a weird way. It was just such an experience and so much fun. And I think it's like more like the whole rear wheel drive, like no weight at the rear, being a racing driver, being able to play with it. I think on a track day I could really play around with that car and just like skid around and just back end out the whole, I don't know, I just thought it was a bit more me. But anyway, this is not really my decision, this is what you guys are going to decide, so get in the comments. This is the second one we've test driven, and I do want to wrap this up quite quickly, very, very quickly, because otherwise you're going to end up missing out on a car which you want to try and make more videos test driving stuff, and it all gets very boring at that point. So get in the comments, what would you think to an AMG GTR joining the garage? This is more of a kind of a winter car. I mean, you're not going to do many miles in the winter like in it, but you know what I mean. It's going to be, I'm going to have it over the winter period, so it's quite important to get this right. So get in the comments, let me know. And yeah, in terms of supercar, it's cheap, because 109 grand for that, which is it's a supercar, it's mental, it's cheap. And the 570S being 109 grand. So we're going to find the car, get in the comments, let me know what you think. Huge thanks to DMB Collection once again. I've had a really fun day. Make sure you check out their stock, and I'll see you very soon.